Protection from evil isn't always about staying far from danger. It's about what lives within you. Allah shields a heart that remains pure, the soul that turns back to Him, and the woman who chooses faith over fear. Today, many women face emotional storms. They are judged, misunderstood, envied, even targeted. Yet, some of them remain untouched. Why? Because Allah has placed His divine protection over them. This protection cannot always be seen with the eyes, but it is felt in their peace, in their resilience, and in the way they are saved time and again from harm that was meant to break them. In this video, we will uncover 8 clear signs that a woman is walking under Allah's protection. If you've ever felt alone, gone through deep pain, or questioned why certain people leave your life, this message is for you. It may open your eyes or simply confirm what your heart already knows. So sit back, listen closely, and join us on a journey through the signs of Allah's love, mercy, and protection, especially for women who still choose light, even in darkness. Sign 1. She loses people but gains peace. There comes a time when a woman notices something unusual in her life. The people she once loved begin to drift away. Friends grow distant. Relationships suddenly end. Calls stop coming. Slowly, familiar faces disappear. At first, it feels like rejection. It feels like heartbreak. She may sit alone, wondering, why is this happening to me? Why are those I trusted leaving? But what she doesn't realize is that this isn't punishment, it's protection. When Allah loves a woman, He doesn't always keep her in battles. Sometimes, He removes her from them. He takes away the people who smile but wound her, the voices that quietly poison her worth. And He does it so gently that she only understands later, when her heart finally rests. Her nights grow calmer. Her soul feels lighter. Sleep comes easier. Her smile becomes genuine again. She no longer has to pretend, no longer has to hide her pain just to keep others comfortable. That inner peace, this calmness, is a gift from Allah, a reminder that she was never truly alone. So if people walk out of your life without reason, let them go. Allah is clearing your path. If someone changes suddenly, trust the signs. Your peace is more valuable than fake love and forced connections. The ones who truly care for you will never bring chaos to your soul. So if you find yourself losing people but gaining peace, do not fear. You are not breaking. You are being rebuilt under Allah's mercy. Remember, when Allah removes someone from your life, He is not harming you. He is protecting you from what you cannot yet see. Sign 2. She keeps a clean heart, even after being hurt. There are women who have tasted deep pain, betrayal, heartbreak, lies, gossip, and disrespect. Life has tested them again and again, and yet their hearts remain pure. They could have turned bitter. They could have carried hatred inside. But they chose something far more difficult and far more beautiful. They chose to keep their hearts clean. This kind of woman is rare, and she is under Allah's special protection. When someone hurts her, she does not seek revenge. When others try to drag her into drama, she walks away quietly. When her heart is broken, she doesn't spend sleepless nights plotting how to make them feel the same pain. Instead, she turns to Allah in tears, and He replaces her anger with peace. A clean heart is not a weak heart. It is a shield stronger than steel. Evil cannot live where forgiveness grows. Jealousy cannot take root where gratitude lives. Darkness cannot survive in a heart full of light. And so Allah protects her, not because she fights back, but because she refuses to let pain turn her into the very thing that hurt her. She forgives, not because they deserve it, but because her soul deserves peace. She lets go, not because it is easy, but because Allah gives her the strength to release. Every time she chooses purity over pride, she is lifted higher in Allah's sight. If you are a woman who still wishes good for those who wronged you, if you still pray for the ones who hurt you, if you still choose peace over revenge, then know this: Allah sees your heart. He knows what you carry, and He protects you, not only from others, but also from becoming like them. Sign 3. She feels restless around the wrong people. Another powerful sign of Allah's protection is when He grants a woman a sensitive heart, one that feels uneasy in the presence of the wrong people. Even without clear evidence, she may sit in a room full of laughter, yet inside something feels off. She may speak to someone who appears kind, but her soul whispers that something isn't right, that discomfort is not weakness. It is a divine gift. It is guidance. It is Allah's way of protecting her before harm reaches her. He doesn't always reveal betrayal right away. He doesn't always expose false intentions immediately, but he gives her an inner signal. Leave before it's too late. A woman under Allah's protection pays attention to that feeling. She doesn't wait for proof. She doesn't silence her instincts to be polite. She values her peace and trusts the signs her heart gives her. And because she listens, she avoids pain. She avoids traps. She avoids the people who only pretended to be good. Many women ignore those feelings and suffer later. But the woman Allah protects, He makes her alert. He sharpens her inner vision. And through that sensitivity, she is guided away from harm. This kind of awareness cannot be taught in books. It is a gift from the one who knows every hidden intention of every heart. So if you ever feel a heaviness when you are around someone or a sudden anxiety when you speak to them, trust that feeling. That is not your imagination. That is your protection. When Allah wants to save you, He doesn't always send a loud warning. Sometimes He sends a quiet feeling. And if your heart is clean, you will hear it. Sign 4. She becomes strong without becoming hard. Life has not always been gentle with her. She has faced trials that nearly broke her spirit. She has cried in silence, carried burdens no one else could see, and endured moments where her pain felt invisible to the world. But still, she stood up. She kept moving. And over time, she became strong. The beautiful part? She became strong without becoming hard. Many people let pain change them. They close their hearts, stop trusting, stop caring. But a woman protected by Allah chooses differently. Yes, she sets boundaries. Yes, she learns to say no. Yes, she no longer lets others walk all over her. But she never lets pain steal her softness. Her strength is not loud. She does not need to shout, to argue, or to prove herself. Her strength is shown in the way she stays calm in chaos, in the way she forgives without being asked, in the way she walks away from drama with her head held high. This balance, being firm yet gentle, is a sign that Allah is with her, because only He can heal her so deeply that her heart becomes wiser without becoming colder. Only He can give her the strength to carry so much, yet still be the one to extend a helping hand to others. She is no longer easy to fool, no longer easy to use. But still, her smile is genuine. Her love is pure. Her soul is soft. That is the power of a woman who has been shaped by pain but guided by Allah. From the outside, she may look simple, but within her is the strength of mountains, moving with the grace of a breeze. Sign 5. Her dusts are her weapon. A woman protected by Allah does not fight the way the world expects her to. She does not shout to prove her worth. She does not beg people to stay. She does not waste her energy trying to convince others of her value. When life feels heavy, when betrayal cuts deep, when pain overwhelms her, she raises her hands. She speaks to Allah, and that is her greatest power. Her due becomes her weapon. She may seem quiet on the outside. She may walk away silently. But in the stillness of night, behind closed doors, she whispers every wound, every fear, every injustice to the one who truly listens. She knows what many forget. When Allah fights for you, no one can defeat you. Those who plot against her often fall into their own traps. Those who mocked her eventually wonder how she stayed calm, while everything turned in her favor. Sign 6. She is hidden from those who don't deserve her. There are women whose presence is quiet, yet their worth is priceless. You won't find them everywhere. They don't chase attention. They don't need to display themselves to be seen. They remain hidden not out of weakness, but because Allah is protecting them. He covers them like rare gems, shielding them from those who would damage their souls. Sometimes she wonders why certain people never choose her, why she is overlooked, why she isn't praised or appreciated like others. What she doesn't realize is that Allah is hiding her on purpose. Not everyone deserves access to her heart. Not everyone can handle her purity, her loyalty, her depth. So Allah places a veil between her and those who would only waste her love. She is not lonely, she is guarded. She is not ignored, she is preserved, just as you would never leave gold lying in the street. Allah does not leave his beloved servants exposed to harm. He hides them from jealous eyes, from false promises, from people who smile with their lips but carry darkness in their intentions. She may feel left out, but in reality, she is being lifted up. While others chase fake friendships and empty relationships, she is being kept close to Allah. He is preparing the right souls to recognize her worth at the right time, souls who will honor her, protect her, and value her for who she truly is. So if you feel unseen, don't be sad. You are not forgotten. You are protected. And when the time is right, Allah will uncover you before those who will love and respect you, not for what you show, but for the beauty you carry inside. Sign 7. She learns quickly from pain. Every woman experiences pain, but not every woman grows from it. Some repeat the same mistakes, trust the same people, fall into the same traps, and stay caught in cycles that break them again and again. But a woman protected by Allah is different. She may fall once, but she does not fall twice in the same place. Her pain doesn't just wound her, it teaches her. When she gets hurt, she reflects. She pays attention to the lesson hidden within the struggle. She doesn't let her suffering go to waste. Instead, she allows it to guide her, to sharpen her wisdom, to strengthen her heart. Her scars do not make her weaker. They make her wiser. They remind her of where she's been and keep her from returning to the same traps. And because she learns, Allah elevates her, step by step, protecting her from repeating the same heartbreaks. The moment someone breaks her trust, she remembers it, not with bitterness, but with wisdom. She refuses to let her heart become blind again. When someone reveals their true colors, she doesn't keep painting them as something they are not. She listens more carefully, observes more closely, and moves with greater wisdom. This isn't because she is naturally clever. It is because Allah is guiding her. Her pain becomes her teacher, and Allah uses it to build a stronger, wiser, more peaceful version of her. He allows her to feel hurt just enough, so that she learns how to protect herself better next time. She doesn't remain in toxic spaces. She doesn't beg to be chosen. She doesn't silence her heart when it's dying inside. Instead, she learns, and that learning protects her from future harm. This is how Allah defends her, not always by stopping the pain before it reaches her, but by using that pain to strengthen her foundation. Yes, her heart remains soft, but it is no longer a heart that can be walked on. Yes, she still loves, but now with boundaries. Yes, she still gives, but now with balance. People begin to notice. She can no longer be fooled, no longer used, no longer played. Pain tried to break her, but Allah used it to make her, and every lesson becomes a light, illuminating the safe path and exposing the people who don't belong in her life. Sign 8. She is surrounded by the right souls. A woman protected by Allah never truly walks through life alone. She may not have crowds around her. She may not be surrounded by noise or attention, but the people who remain in her life are pure, honest, and real. This is one of the most beautiful signs of Allah's protection. He places the right souls beside her. They may not always be many. They may not always be loud, but they are sincere. When she is in pain, they check on her. When her faith feels weak, they remind her of Allah. When life feels heavy, they don't just speak, they pray for her. This kind of support is more powerful than anything money, beauty, or status can give. Allah protects her by surrounding her with people who care for her soul, not just her smile. People who don't compete with her, but complete her. People who want to see her succeed, not for their own benefit, but because they truly love her for his sake. And the best part? She did not find them by chasing anyone. She found them by chasing Allah. The more she purified her heart, the more Allah removed the fake people and replaced them with hearts that reflect light, not darkness. So if you have just a few souls in your life, but they're kind, sincere, and genuine, know that this is no accident. These are souls Allah handpicked for you. They are not there to drain you, but to lift you, not to envy you, but to love you, not to harm you, but to protect you. Being surrounded by the right souls is one of the greatest forms of Allah's protection, because in a world full of fake love and hidden hate, Allah has gifted you something priceless, Real hearts that truly care. Closing message. If even one of these signs felt like it was written about you, then know this. You are not forgotten. You are not weak. You are not ordinary. You are deeply seen by Allah. While the world may overlook your efforts, Allah records every tear, every whispered dew, every moment you chose peace over revenge, and every time you walked away from something that was harming your soul. That is not small, that is strength. That is Aman, and that is why He protects you. Being under Allah's protection does not mean you will never feel pain, but it does mean that no pain will ever break you. You will rise from it stronger, wiser, and more at peace than before. You are not walking alone. You are walking under the care of the most merciful. So keep your heart pure. Keep your soul close to your Lord. Keep praying, keep growing, and keep trusting His plan, even when it hurts. Because the more you walk with Allah, the more He protects you from people who don't deserve you. And remember this, when Allah is your protector, no evil can overpower you, no enemy can harm you, and no pain can destroy you. May Allah protect every woman who hears this message, from the evil eye, from false friends, from hidden enemies, and from every harm seen and unseen. Ameen.